Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. So I am starting to get a little upset on some of the things that I'm watching on YouTube. Seems cute, seems harmless, but be cautious not to do this with your own children, your own grandchildren in excess. I see a lot of people posting all these videos where the kid is kind of adamant, kind of talking back, and sometimes it's cute, if they do it one time, they're trying to stand up, act like an adult, set boundaries. But we have to be cautious. I see this one little girl. I came across her, and because I clicked on her, I keep seeing her all the time. But it was this little princess thing where she's like, I'm not a princess. I don't have a bracelet. I don't have a fancy uh, tiara. And so she ended up getting onto, oh, what's his name? Steve Harvey, and he treated her like a princess, put her in a carriage and had the horse-drawn carriage, and she's famous. And so she's doing all these little TikToks and or YouTubes, and she's starting to get really famous from the age, it seems like 3 to 5, 3 to 6 years old. So she's been doing this for a while. And it's kind of her being entitled. She has her princess crown on, and she's talking back to the dad. The dad's telling her to pick up. She's like, I don't have to, I'm a princess. And so the dad is so focused on getting a good video clip to post that he's not handling it as he should. He's not all that horrible, but he's kind of encouraging it to where he should be stopping it. So he does say, well, why don't you put it in a question, ask if I can help? And then she keeps like doing her little princess act. And you can hear her tone is she's starting to get spoiled. And I'm a little worried about, how much money is going to come in for them, how that's going to change her lifestyle. Granted, money's fantastic, but it's scary. Sometimes people see things as funny that might be embarrassing to the child later on. Also, the way that they're molding this little girl's personality is not something I think should be encouraged. It's cute here and there, but it's not something that she said a cute little thing and they caught it on camera. So I don't know if there's any grooming. Like if I ask you to clean up, you have to talk back, and it's going to cause a change in her personality, a change in the way that she reacts to things. And entitlement is going to set in. Problems with authority because she's not grasping how she should help, how she should clean, how she should interact with adults. Is that going to filter into her school life? Which, if she's not doing good in school, is going to filter into her own life and cause stressors. So people are losing so much of life by either watching social media or instead of, he could have been playing with his kid, could have been offering her, to clean up or I don't know. It's just we're messing up society. And there's cute little things, a little 2-year-old smashed a birthday cake. We all think that's so cute. But if they do that year after year and then they do it at somebody's wedding and on and on and on, she's being encouraged to do these things. Or I mean, she knows the camera's on and she's bossing her dad around, telling her dad he doesn't understand, and she's not seeing his side because he doesn't offer his side. That's going to cause some lack of empathy. It's just toxic what we're doing. Social media is out of control, and other parents are going to think that that's cute, or oh my gosh, they made so much money, so they might start doing it. There's a lot of copycat stuff going on in this world, and I'm a little worried because it's wasted time. Granted, they make money off of it, but I'd rather be poor and loving to my child than encouraging them to be a brat for views. There was another guy, kid really does do a great job, but it's all these innuendos, twists on things, inappropriate things that this little boy is saying. He's probably 7, 8 years old, and he's saying little things. He gets into the back seat of the car, the dad's there to pick him up, and the kid says something and it's taken in a sexual way by the man, kind of like hit that, you know, pussy, instead of cat, something else. And so it's this banter that goes back and forth. And granted, the kid does a great job, but the dad's teaching him to say these words. The kid's probably like, what's going on? The dad might explain it. And is that opening up the child to adult things ahead of time that is inappropriate? Is it going to open up curiosity, porn addiction? Maybe, maybe not, but that's where I see the child being used. And granted, the kid like goes along with it, but you know, is that going to lead to that boy's life being different, where parents aren't going to let him hang out with the kids because of what he's famous for? So in moderation, everything's okay in moderation for the most part. Some things are off limits, but it's also scary with the predators, sexual predators that are out there, how famous these kids are. You think of John Benet Ramsey. They're still not sure exactly who killed her, but she was famous. It's a scary world out there. And, you know, was it only Jayas? I believe somebody found out her address, things like that. You know, it can be dangerous. So I worry about the kids and how it changes their mental state. So I just thought it was something interesting. Comment below. Do you think that's exploitation of the child? Do you think it's appropriate to do? Do you think that it can change them in any way? Do you think it's positive? Because, you know, it is good to be able to publicly speak, because a lot of kids are shy, but it's the underlying attitude that scares me. So she's not super bratty, but she's only 5, maybe 6. I don't even know how old she is. I'm just going by vision. But it's being encouraged, and I've already seen a change. So social media, a lot of kids are watching it too. And today I told you guys in my last video where I've kind of wasted my day. I fall into that trap too, where I'm wasting hours of my day just going through all these videos. They kind of, you start out with shorts and they lead you through all these different ways, but kids can get exposed to things that we don't necessarily want them to get exposed to. And you know, I teach art, and we just brought up the fact that, you know, kids don't know how to use scissors, and they don't have the fine motor skills anymore. That's because they're always on their tablet. Many parents aren't sitting down and working with them on certain things, or they're leaving it up to the teachers. We just had 2 years of COVID where it was hard with in-person learning, and computers and social media can have some devastating results. It becomes an obsession. Like, we feel lost if we don't grab our phone. We panic when our batteries are low. Kids start doing that too. And they lose out on the learning activities, the creativity, the interpersonal relationships that they can develop, because they're focused on an altered reality, not the physical reality that's right around them. They're losing how to develop those interpersonal relationships. That's going to fall into family life, marriage life. Families are going to start to deplete even more. And I just see we're doing the wrong things. People don't communicate the right way. So we got to do our part to change what we can and change what we can't. You know, if something's inappropriate, we don't have to like it. We don't have to watch it. We don't have to encourage it. And we don't have to participate in it. So if you're young, younger than me, still have kids at home, or if you're a grandma like me, instead of watching movies with the kids, do some activities. And those are the ones that I remember the most growing up, is the activities I did with friends, the activities I did with family, the creative things that my mom did with me. I had a daddy-daughter date, and he just took me to Arby's, little fast food restaurant, and to the YMCA to go swimming. And that was my best memory. Swimming and a roast beef sandwich. It's one of my best memories. And the little things my mom would do. Making every little holiday special. She gave us green milk at St. Patrick's Day, green bread, just little things to show us love. And I never felt exploited with my parents. I was never encouraged to continue on with something inappropriate. So they might laugh it off one time. You know, you hear a 3-year-old say a swear word, you're like, oh my gosh, did they just say that? Like, they probably don't know what it is, but to encourage it, say it again, say it again. Let me get my camera, say it again. That's where it's not healthy. So please comment below on some of the things that you wish people would do differently, some of the outcomes that you think is going to happen because of the way people are using social media. The family that plays together stays together, unless they're with a narcissist. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.